Hi Aries, welcome to your love and romance reading for July 2020. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and yes, of course, Venus. I know a lot of you like to check out your Venus sign when it comes to love, so I'd like to set that intention as well. We're going to see what's happening for love. If you're new to the channel, guys, if you're sick and tired of love readings, you don't even know why you're watching this. Every single week, I do a forecast for each zodiac sign that has nothing to do with love, all right? Once a month, I do a love reading. This is that reading. And then every week, I do a reading around career, finance, spirituality, family, all the other good stuff, all right? So, but let's see what's happening with love and romance in this reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm getting the number 4 for you guys, Aries. So I think there's a lot of things coming together for you right now where your angels are really coming up around you, around your love life. So I'm curious to see what the cards have to say. But I'm definitely getting angel number 4 coming up around you. So your first card here, ooh, well, that would make sense, is the Sun. All right, the Sun is a very positive card in love. All around it's a positive card. But when it comes up around love, it has to do with true love, right? And like the exact opposite of codependency. The Sun card kind of love relationship is a relationship where you can be yourself and you have freedom to go where you want to go and do what you want to do without somebody kind of trying to rein you in all the time. You trust your partner. You're not worried about them, where they're at, what they're doing. There's none of this, you know, hurry up and pick up the phone or hurry up and text me back. Like there's confidence, there's security, there's trust, right? And there's independence, right? You can have your life outside of the relationship. They have their life outside of the relationship, but you have a strong relationship with one another as well. There's a playfulness too with this card. So some of you are feeling your inner child really coming to the surface. I think especially those of you that you are doing spiritual work and clearing and healing, you may kind of feel that inner child wanting to come up and play, and you're not really sure why. I think your inner child is trying to lead you or guide you to someone significant here. So you may already be with this person now, and you may be feeling a sense of playfulness. Aries, I see you laughing, like belly laughing, like laughing to the point where like your belly hurts and you're like gasping for air. You're laughing so hard. So I feel like you're having a lot of fun with this person. There's a lot of playfulness. Now, those of you that watch my readings, you've heard me talk about the major arcana cards. When the major arcana cards come up, they're letting us know that you're coming into a new chapter in your life. You're coming into a new time period, okay? Like a new era. And so since we're looking at love, this is telling us that your love life is coming into a new chapter. And when I see major arcana cards come up in love readings, they tell me that this is someone that you have had a lot of past lives with, and that you all have a soul contract. You all made an agreement that you were going to meet in this lifetime for a specific reason, right? So here is the energy of fun. Here is the energy of the positive karma, the happy lessons, the lessons that you enjoy, the lessons that feel good, right? Someone that you're learning healthy, real, stable love. I feel, Aries, some of you are breaking out of a family cycle where kind of the relationships you've seen around you with parents or aunts and uncles and stuff, there may have been like a lot of jealousy, not just jealousy in terms of like, who are you talking to and why were you looking at that person and whose number is this in your phone? Like not just jealousy like that, but jealousy like in terms of like competition with each other. Like maybe your parents were always one-upping each other, or the adults in your life were always trying to one up each other. So I feel like this is a relationship where there's no feel to compete with this person. Like, you guys are building each other up and you're having a good time, you're having fun, and you're happy for one another and you're happy for one another's successes. So that's an interesting thing. I've never really gotten that vibe from the Sun card before, but I'm feeling that for some of you Aries. Your next card here, ooh, very, very nice, very nice, is Ace of Swords. I like it, I like it, I like it. So Ace of Swords can be truth, communication, good news, positive, constructive conversations. And Ace of Swords has a very special meaning for me in my readings. When I see Ace of Swords, it's telling me that you're breaking out of some kind of a mental block, and you're clearing out old false beliefs that no longer serve you. And so, yes, there's this true love coming in, but at the same time, it's coming in because you're getting rid of the beliefs that have been blocking it, right? Like this whole thing that, like, oh, well, you know, all women are gold diggers. All women only care about money and they just want somebody to take care of them. That's a false belief and a false stereotype that some people hold on to. Or, oh, all men are cheaters. All men are dogs. All men are liars, right? That's a false stereotype that a lot of people hold on to. So it's like anything, any like false belief or any fear that has been holding you back, you're clearing those thoughts. You're clearing the false beliefs out of the way. And I feel like for some of you, this is happening through conversation with a partner, through communication with a partner, in which you might be asking some questions and you might be looking for some reassurance, and you're doing it in a really calm, constructive kind of way where it's not like accusing or argumentative. And I feel like you're bonding through this conversation. Not only are you receiving reassurance, but you're bonding and you're feeling closer and you're feeling like, okay, you know, there's good people out there in the world, you know. It's like you're able to release the false beliefs. Your next card here is, ooh, ha ha, I like this, Aries. I like this for you. Queen of Wands. Very nice. So this is the fire sign energy, Aries. This is you. This is you in all of your fire sign glory. Okay? Now, this is going to apply to you regardless of if you are female or male or whatever you identify as. I know there's a whole big wide spectrum and I'm not trying to leave anybody out. Regardless of whatever you may identify as, this card still applies to you, okay? But this is going to apply to the feminine characteristics of the element of fire. And feminine characteristics is going to be things like creativity, right? Things like creativity, passion, emotion, the realm of emotion. And we all have feminine energy and we all have masculine energy. We all have both. And so you're kind of in the realm of the feminine fire energy. Now, I want to talk about the personality of the Queen of Wands, okay? Because you're either really stepping into this energy or you're really attracting this energy. Queen of Wands, she is funny, she's sexy, she's confident, she's independent, and she's not going to be with anybody that she doesn't want to be with, right? She's not looking for that codependency stuff. She wants to have her freedom and her independence, and, you know, if she doesn't want to be with you, she's not going to be with you. She's not going to waste her time. So Queen of Wands to me is really confirming the overall energy that I'm getting from your reading right off the bat with the Sun card, which is going to be a relationship where you're free to be yourself and you have freedom and you have independence. I feel some of you have been avoiding relationships for this reason. Remember when I talked about the Ace of Swords and I said you're coming out of a limiting belief that has been holding you back from having the love life that you want? I think a lot of you Aries have had this fear, regardless of if you're male or female. I know stereotypically people think it's only a male belief, but it's not. I've met a lot of women that have had this belief. Regardless if you're male or female, I think a lot of you have had a fear of relationships because you felt like, well, if I get married or if I settle down, then it's game over. I'm not going to have any freedom. I'm not going to have a fun life. I'm not going to enjoy life. I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do. It's going to be somebody that's going to constantly be on my back. And so a lot of you maybe have had this fear of like, well, if I get into a relationship, then, I can kiss my happy days goodbye, or I can kiss my freedom goodbye. And you're realizing that's not the case. You're finding the right person who loves and adores the person that you are, and who loves and adores your free spirit. And they're not trying to take that away from you, and you're not trying to take that away from them. Right? So like you're learning that you can have this relationship and still be yourself and still have your freedom. This is also a card of passion, right? So like if you're in an existing relationship and if you've been wanting to bring the passion back into it, Spirit is saying the passion is going to come as you're embracing your independence and the things that you're passionate about in your life. Finding things that you're excited about, finding things that you're doing on a personal level. This is bringing back your drive and your ambition, and this is making you put out that sexy kind of energy where you and your partner are able to kind of like rekindle that passion and that desire for one another. It's going to come as you are, getting into the things that give you a sense of purpose, excitement, happiness, joy, creativity, embracing your creativity even. Because there's also a creative element here to the Queen of Wands as well. Queen of Wands also has this air about her where like there's a whole backstory with Queen of Wands for me. And for me, the backstory of Queen of Wands is, she got tired of being pushed in the corner, and she realized everything she brought to the table. She realized her worth, and she just said, nope, I'm not gonna settle. I'm not doing it. I'm not settling. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I have to offer. And she just goes out there to get it. So some of you maybe are feeling a sense of confidence as well, where because this, like, you're over it. You're over the past. You're over kind of being stifled or held down or being given less, that you have this drive and this confidence that you're upgrading in your love life. You're upgrading in terms of the dating pool that you're finding available to you. And a lot of you are taking that initiative. Like, you're taking the initiative. You're not chasing anybody. You're not begging. You're not throwing yourself at anybody. But you have the confidence to kind of maybe take that step. Like, oh, well, I choose you, kind of energy. And again, regardless of if you're male or female, I feel that energy, this Queen of Wands energy that you're really kind of embracing and embodying. Wow, what's going on with the candle flickering? It's intense. Lots of energy. I'm telling, lots of fire. I've been recording all night, and I don't think the lights were flickering that fast in the other readings, or the flames were not flickering that fast. You guys can see the little sparkles there in the background. Lots of energy is moving for you, Aries. Your next card here is, oh my gosh. All right, we have 5 of Wands. And we talked about competitiveness. We talked about it. Oh gosh. I said a lot of you saw people in your life growing up that were competitive with one another. And, you're going to come into a relationship where you're not going to be competitive with one another. Some of you are going to have to learn that, because you might find yourself getting tempted to go back into that pattern that you witnessed. And you might be tempted to kind of try to compete with your person or one up them. So be aware of that. You don't want to bring poison into the relationship. Or if somebody's doing something that's triggering you, speak up and let them know. But for the majority of you, the way that I feel Five of Wands for the majority of you, I'm going to say like 90% of you, is because you're in this confidence and because you have this fire about you, and you are happy, it's like you're going to have your person, either you're with your person or the significant soulmate is coming in, and then all kinds of people are trying to compete for your attention, right? Like you're taken, you're off the market, but all of a sudden people are trying to steal you away or trying to be with you. It's kind of like if you've ever been looking for a job for a long time and like you're not getting any calls, you're not getting any interviews, and then you finally get hired, and after you're already working, you go check your phone on your break and you've got like 10 messages of people calling you and wanting to interview you, and you're like, man, where were you 3 months ago when I was like, when I was like going crazy looking for work, and now that I'm working, everybody's calling, right? So kind of like that kind of vibe or that kind of energy. I feel like people are competing or tripping over themselves to get it to you. So what I want to do, I don't normally pull clarifiers, but I want to pull clarifiers around Five of Wands for you guys. Because it is a kind of interesting card to have come up after all your other ones. So clarifier 1, please show us clarifier 2. Please show us clarifier 3. I don't normally do clarifiers during the week, during the videos. I do them in the private readings, but I just kind of feel like I want to do that. All right, so we've got Queen of Cups. We've got Eight of Wands. And we've got, ooh, the Star. So there may be competing goals here in terms of relationship versus your dreams or your ideals. And so you might have this fear like, well, I don't want to settle down because there's all these other things I want to do. There may be some, I don't want to say disagreement because I don't feel like you guys are fighting. But like, I feel, Aries, your person is wanting to move things ahead. Like they're wanting to kind of go next level in the relationship, whatever that might be, whether it's moving, purchasing property, having children, moving in together, getting engaged, getting married, whatever the next step may be for you all. One person's wanting to move ahead and the other one isn't wanting to. Because again, there's this fear, like I said, there's this fear of like, once I'm in this relationship, game over. And this is the limiting belief that Spirit is asking you to clear, right? You're going to find it's coming up again. It's like, oh, wait a minute. So again, through conversation with this person, talk to them about it. Here's my concerns. Here's my worries. How do I know that, or like, what agreement can you and I have that we can take this next step, but that I'm still going to be able to do A, B, and C, right? Don't just automatically shut it down or avoid it, because this person's not going to know. This person's going to think you don't want them anymore, or they're going to think that you're over the relationship. So be honest, be open, say, here's where my concern is. I feel that there's going to be a lot of clarity that comes in for you guys. And I feel, Aries, that in the month of July, your love energies are really progressing and really healing in terms of like, you being able to be you and be accepted for who you are, and like your communication skills and abilities. I think you're really having a lot of fun with this person. And I think you're also kind of scared or worried that, it's gonna, that fun or that excitement's gonna be gone if you go to this next level. And Spirit is saying, don't be afraid. Talk to your person about it. Don't be afraid. Be honest. Be open. Talk about it. Talk it through with them. You will be pleasantly surprised, the majority of you. Alrighty, my darlings. So I thank you for taking the time to watch the reading. I encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign video, maybe even your Venus, see if they resonate more or if they add a little extra information for you. And my dears, my darlings, I want to say thank you really quick to Rapid Luxury, a viewer who made these super cool, super cute nails and sent them to me. So I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to her for her beautiful, creative, generous gift. Thank you, my darling. And to say thank you to her, check her out. I'm going to go ahead and put her information in the description of the video. You can go on her website and see all her other beautiful creations. You can go on her Instagram and Facebook and see the cool photos and the things she has posted. So if you want to support small business, by all means, her information's in the description. But I thank you guys for watching the videos, and don't forget your weekly messages. Those are going to be coming up, and those will not be about love. They'll be about all the other areas of your life. Check out your channeled angel messages as well. Those are linked in the description. And as always, daily messages every single day on Instagram and Facebook. Amethyst Angelite. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.